Last time I talked about the bubble of reality, and we talked about that the thoughts that you have, it's a part of your identification, but the thoughts and the thinker thinking the thoughts, the thinker is a thought too. And like I just said, you can be in a state where thoughts just are, where every single thought that happens, you're with the thought that is happening. And there's nothing wrong with any of the thoughts that you have. We have so many labels that we put on that we are something, that we are lazy or stupid, or all the labels that we put on ourselves, where we think we should be different than who we actually are. All that is just part of the ego. It's just part of the labels that we put on, and you don't need to. You don't need to. You can unhook from all of that. You can just be you, because you already are just you. So when you understand that there's not a separate self, you can unhook from the identification, and all the craving and aversion and clinging that you experience, it ceases. It simply stops with being there. And instead, you are just present with what is, which means that all of a sudden you have the space for you to be in the world and everybody else being in the world like they are. And they are not objects for you either to give you sadness or to bring you happiness. They are living beings equal to you. And all of us are just present. So there's no longer any fighting or striving. There's no more battles happening. It's just being. When you unhook with the identifying and you're just present, then you will kind of go back to where everything originates. You have sense experiences, and all the sense experiences that you're experiencing with your sense of smell and sight and hearing and tasting and touching and thinking, all of that information is being picked up and collected by the brain, and a sense of self is created out from that. So when you unhook, it's going the same, but just the other way around. You unhook and you're going to end with having a sense of smell or a sense of sight or a sense of a sound that you hear. And the next thing that is going to happen is that everything is being mixed into one lived through experience. So it's no longer separated in any way. It's just a wave of experience. But until that happens, we are hooked into dissatisfaction and stress and drama and craving and clinging and aversion.